Lying is a universal human behavior, but detecting it isn't as easy as Hollywood might have you believe. Professional interrogators, psychologists, and even seasoned true crime buffs rely on subtle clues and patterns to spot when someone isn't telling the truth. While no single behavior guarantees someone is lying, a combination of signs can raise your suspicions. Here's how to identify a liar like the pros without turning every conversation into an episode of CSI. 1. The importance of context. Before diving into the science, it's crucial to understand that spotting a liar requires context. A single behavior, like fidgeting or avoiding eye contact, doesn't automatically mean someone is lying. It could just mean they're nervous, shy, or even distracted. Professionals look for clusters of behavior and changes from someone's baseline. In other words, you need to know what normal looks like for the person before determining if something is off. 2. Body language clues. When someone is lying, their body often betrays them before their words do. Here are some key physical signs to watch for. Fidgeting or excessive stillness. Liars often struggle to appear natural. Some might fidget, playing with their hands or shifting uncomfortably. Others might overcompensate by sitting unnaturally still, as if they're trying too hard to appear calm. Avoiding or overcompensating with eye contact. The old saying, "Liars avoid eye contact," isn't entirely true. Some liars might avoid your gaze, but others may force themselves to maintain intense eye contact to appear credible. It's the overcompensation you need to watch for. Microexpressions. These are fleeting facial expressions that flash across someone's face before they regain control. For instance, someone might briefly show anger, fear, or guilt, before putting on a calm or cheerful front. Microexpressions are hard to fake and often reveal someone's true feelings in the moment. 3. Speech patterns of a liar. Liars often trip themselves up with their words, either by saying too much or too little. Listen carefully to how they speak, not just what they say. Stalling tactics. Liars often repeat your question to buy themselves time to think. For example, did I eat the last cookie? Did I eat the last cookie? No, of course not. Unnecessary details. To make their story more believable, liars often add excessive, irrelevant details. Instead of simply saying, "I was at the store," they might say, "I was at the store, and I saw this woman in a red dress buying apples. Oh, and the cashier had the funniest accent." Over-explaining can be a red flag. Verbal dodging. Liars tend to avoid direct answers, opting for vague or evasive language. Instead of saying, "No, I didn't take it," they might say, "Why would I take it? That doesn't even make sense." 4. Behavioral red flags. Liars often reveal themselves in subtle ways when the pressure is on. Inconsistent stories. A liar's story might change over time or crumble under questioning. Professionals call this cognitive load. It's harder to keep track of lies than it is to tell the truth. Defensiveness. When someone is lying, they might get overly defensive or aggressive when challenged. For instance, a simple question like, "Are you sure?" could provoke an outsized reaction like, "Why are you even accusing me?" Pauses and hesitation. Lying takes mental effort. If someone is struggling to answer quickly or naturally, it could be because they're fabricating a response on the spot. 5. How professionals spot lies in context. Interrogators don't rely on any single clue. They analyze clusters of behavior and compare them to someone's baseline. For example, if a typically calm person starts fidgeting and over-explaining after a tough question, that's a red flag. Likewise, a sudden shift in tone or demeanor during a conversation can be a sign of deception. To truly spot a liar, professionals also know how to ask the right questions. Open-ended questions force liars to elaborate, giving them more opportunities to slip up. Instead of asking, "Did you take it?" they might ask, "What happened after you left the room?" The more a liar talks, the more likely they are to contradict themselves. Final thoughts. Spotting a liar isn't about playing detective with every interaction. It's about recognizing patterns and understanding human behavior. Use these techniques with caution and always consider context. After all, Aunt Linda might really be itching her nose because of allergies. Not because she's lying about the pie recipe. But if you're dealing with something more serious, like a shady coworker or a sketchy friend, these tips could save you from becoming someone else's victim. Remember, liars can hide their words, but their bodies and behaviors often tell the truth. Pay attention, and you'll be spotting lies like a pro in no time.